What's up, guys? Aaron here. It's a beautiful day, Windrock Bike Park. I thought I'd give you a quick little course preview of the 2024 Tennessee National downhill track. Got a lot of course tape on the course right now. We've had it closed to make sure the racing is fair and nobody gets really any practice on all the changes before it's time to practice. We might open the track maybe for a day next week to burn it in a little bit, but yeah, we got the standard start gate here, so let's get into it. Dropping out. You're gonna have to bear with me as I duck a bunch of tape this run. Oh. All right, so this is Tennessee National track from years past. We're going back to what I believe was the very original start to the first racetrack they ever did here. But with a whole new vibe. So this year track went through a lot of changes, tried to make a lot more line choice, a lot more options. The track kind of speeds up and slows down a lot more than years past, and tried to make it fun track for everybody. So we brought some rock in here, for example. If you're a pro rider and you want to hit the really fast lines, they're going to be a little bit gnarlier. There's a lot more going on. But if you're say a Cat 2-3 rider and it's muddy and a little sketchier, we try to make some lines like this, for example. Will be a slower line, but it's easily rollable. Left the track pretty wide. We'll tape it both sides of this tree. Try to get a lot of options. Again, another one of these sections where fast line is going to be down those rocks, a little rougher. Go around line is nice and smooth. Make sure nobody's coming. And we jump out onto Talladega. So actually going to run a little section of Talladega this year. Be kind of cool, get a little speed. Yeah, there's super cool fast sweeper turn here, and then into this new fresh section. Comes through. The track will be real wide, big tree up there all the way to here. All this will be open, and we'll leaf blow it one last time and get it all good. And then going back into the OG rock section this year, we made some changes. Try to make this a little safer. Again, trying to give good options to all levels of riders. So in years past, it came straight down into here. So if it was muddy, you were pretty much like a runaway train coming into this thing, and then you were turning right at that rock. We run it over there this year. So you kind of bust stop, slows your speed down, and then you can creep into this basically as slow as you want, or if you're faster, you can come in a little hotter. So a little bit of a safer, straighter, flatter entry. We're gonna get in here with the rock saw and cut the edges off a couple of these rocks on the left side, so you can basically roll the left side. It'll be a little slower line than the fast lines down the middle, but again, just trying to create good options for everybody. Track will be taped both sides of that tree, so there'll be lots of line options. I'm on a borrowed e-bike right now, so we're doing the best we can. So here we are at the bottom. We added this little rock bench here so that it kind of really gives you options. You know, you can come right down the middle if you're a bit gnarlier, but it's going to pinch here, and it's going to be hard to get set up for this corner down here, which is a super important section to get that corner right to carry your speed. Or you can go riders right of the tree up high. It'll be a little slower at the top, but then it really sets you up nice coming down here to set up for this turn. We'll do a little final prep through here. Also got this nice big smooth go around out here, so if you are kind of, you know, like we said, Cat 2-3 and you don't want to do some of the gnarlier lines, if you come down the middle, got a nice braking pad here, nice catch, gives you some room here. If you get a little wild, you got time to gather it back together. It's a tricky turn over this old berm and then back into another fresh section. So this section will be taped super wide again. There'll be lots of line options through these trees wherever you want to go. There's a big G out coming out of this section, which is cool. Trying to make this track as friendly and forgiving as possible, but still be as close to what you would find as a World Cup as possible, so that the guys that are coming here to train, you can get settings on your bike with suspension, all that stuff. And if you want to go to a World Cup, you should be pretty close on your settings after riding here, so it should be pretty sweet. We'll tape this a little tight, slow it down, Got a new little step down here now. We're up this new section, some hard braking, and again, lots of options. We'll tape this a little tighter here, so you kind of got to make a move to get up here high. Yeah, I just wanted to control the water through here this year because it was always running down the middle of the track. So we got the tread up, got some really hard braking there, little drops. Both of those drops are rollable on the rider's left sides. And then again through here, kind of same thing, just lots of options. Whole new section this year. You can hit some of these faster lines over these roots, or you can kind of hit this real nice smooth straight line through the middle. And then there will be a go around this tree that'll be super mellow. And then there used to be two massive boulders sitting here, and we basically put them there. So this section is all raceable now. And then this next section is one of my favorite parts of the track. There's, I don't know, 5 different ways to get through here. You can ride the rock spine the whole way, which it's gonna pinch you real tight here to get into it, and you'll have to slow down. But then your exit speed before the triple down here is really nice. Or you can go middle and then go high. You can go middle all the way through. You could go outside to inside. You could go the rocks to inside. Lots of options. So that's what we're all about. Give you lots of choices. This triple at the end, we're gonna kind of fill in between the second and third roller, make that a little more forgiving. We got to get back up here one more time. We're up. Dude. Oh, Whoose Rock. Bonus piece of tape. Let's see if we can go over this. This is new. Oh, good job on taping the track, Jake. All right, so this year, yeah, we're gonna probably run this S-turn in here, but cut out the top line. It was just a bit too fast and too straight. Make this kind of slow down a little bit and make it a little more technical. And then whole new section from this year, dropping off the bridge. In years past, we've gapped all the way off this bridge, which is pretty terrifying. And then you got this like pretty wild right-hand turn through a bunch of water down there. This year we try to change the speed up a lot. You know, there'll be some slower technical stuff and some faster stuff. So now when you come off of here, you'll make a hard right, and then you got a whole new kind of fresh loam section. You can see there's like a straight line, or you can go outside, kind of hit a catch here. You go high or low of this tree. You go high or low here. And then down this old section of track, which I believe was called Shark Fin, used to come from up there. You can go over this rock or around and back into the old racetrack here. Did a bunch of work through here, make it flow a little better. Another piece of tape we gotta duck. And then we are gonna run back into this OG section on the left here. I always liked this spot. It was tricky, hard to get this right-hander right. Drop off of this. Oh, there we go. More options through here. We're up. Pretty classic section of the racetrack here, but with a whole new twist again. So again, as you'll see with the theme of this track, we've already talked about lots of line options. In years past, it came straight through here, through this never-ending water spring, and then that just ends up being a bit of a muddy mess over there. So this year, we're running this super wide coming in. You can go rider's right, which will be faster coming in, but then you're gonna pinch hard on this new fresh off-camber section, where you can slow it down, get around this tree, and then really set yourself up nice coming through this new loamer. So this will be cool. This is definitely the type of a section you would see at a World Cup. Just cool off-camber loam. Again, nice G out here to get the bike working. Little log drop to jump back into the track. And then through the tape. This will be real fast coming through here, but then you got another new cool fresh section. Get up high, back into these old S turns that are so fun. Yeah. inside, outside. Back to this this little pedal section. So we'll test the fitness here a little bit. We wanted to make the track go down there, but we kind of ran out of time. So next year there'll be even more changes. Gonna come back through this spot. I gotta take it a little easy. My elbow's still not super strong. And then we're gonna hook a hard right or a hard left here this year. Kind of a cool turn. This will be a little tricky to get right, especially if it gets a little muddy off camber. We'll clean that up a little bit. And then basically back into the same finish from last year. We did a little work to this jump line, cleaned out a bunch of the rocks, made it a bit smoother. This berm's actually going to get a little more work. We'll kind of angle a little more. We widened the entry up this year, kind of give you a little more time to set up for this step down coming out. There's a go around now that's like easily rollable here, and then yeah, we're going to kind of tune up the landing, kind of make this to where you can still hit it wide open, but if you're trying to jump it for the first time or something, it'll be a little more forgiving. And then last straightaway is basically the same. We took a little bit off the log cannon jump, which I'm not gonna hit, but it rides better now. And then we really rounded out the last tabletop so that it doesn't kick you, it's not so sketchy. There you go, course preview, Tennessee National Track. See you guys in about a week and a half.
After like one